In the January 20th episode of Days of Our Lives, Salem becomes a battleground of emotional warfare, manipulation, and unfinished business as two explosive rivalries take center stage. Brady versus Kristen and Gwen versus Dimitri, with Leo and Javi pulled into the chaos. Brady and Kristen's confrontation is fueled by years of toxic history, betrayal, and emotional damage. Brady is clearly at a breaking point. He no longer wants to be controlled, manipulated, or emotionally blackmailed by Kristen, especially when it comes to their shared past and family ties. This time, Brady pushes back harder than usual, making it clear that he wants distance and independence. Kristen, however, refuses to accept that she is losing her hold over him. She believes she still has power through guilt, shared history, and emotional pressure, and she uses every tactic she knows to keep Brady engaged. Their clash is intense because it is not just about one argument. It is about control, boundaries, and whether Brady can finally break free from Kristen's influence. Kristen sees Brady's resistance as a challenge, while Brady sees it as survival. At the same time, Gwen and Dimitri's marriage becomes more openly transactional and hostile. Gwen has absolutely no interest in divorcing Dimitri, and her reasoning is brutally honest. This is not about love or reconciliation. It is about money, security, and leverage. Gwen knows that divorcing Dimitri would leave her vulnerable, and she refuses to walk away without ensuring she benefits financially. She digs in her heels, determined to protect what she believes she is owed, even if it means keeping Dimitri trapped in a marriage he desperately wants out of. Dimitri, meanwhile, is emotionally disconnected from Gwen and fully focused on Leo. His marriage feels like an obstacle rather than a commitment, and his goal is to win Leo back at any cost. Dimitri believes that his feelings for Leo are unfinished and worth fighting for, and he becomes increasingly bold about pursuing him. This puts him on a direct collision course with Gwen, who sees his obsession as both insulting and threatening to her financial future. Leo is caught in an emotionally exhausting position. While Dimitri is pulling him backward, Leo is trying desperately to move forward. He wants to prove to Javi that he has grown, that he is done with messy, complicated relationships, and that he is ready to commit to something real and stable. Leo works hard to convince Javi that Dimitri is no longer a factor in his life, but Dimitri's persistence makes that nearly impossible. Every move Dimitri makes undermines Leo's credibility and threatens the trust he is trying to build with Javi. Javi, for his part, wants honesty and reassurance, but doubt starts to creep in. He can sense that Dimitri still has a hold on Leo, and the question becomes whether Leo can truly let go of his past or if he is fooling himself as much as he is trying to convince Javi. By the end of the episode, the emotional lines are clearly drawn. Brady and Kristen are locked in another destructive power struggle that shows no signs of resolution. Gwen refuses to release her grip on Dimitri because money matters more than peace. Dimitri is driven by unresolved love and obsession. Leo is torn between past passion and future stability, while Javi must decide whether he can trust a man whose past keeps chasing him. This episode sets the stage for betrayals, legal battles, emotional explosions, and painful truths, making it clear that none of these conflicts will end quietly, and that someone is going to get hurt when all of this finally comes crashing down.